With the increasing difficulty of dealing with out-of-possession structures, one of the main way teams now use strikers effectively is by dropping them into build-up. This tactical theory explores the role of the false nine and why it can be so crucial in specific moments. The reason the traditional number 9 slowly eroded is because managers no longer wanted their forward simply standing between the centre-backs waiting for crosses. They want now their striker to do far more than just finish chances, but be involved for larger periods and in deeper positions of the pitch. Against Bayern Munich in the Champions League, Arsenal striker was Mikel Merino, a player who has spent the majority of his career playing as a central midfielder. This created huge rewards for Arsenal's structure though. Arsenal have become far better at opening up defences this season, and a major reason behind that is Arteta deploying a striker who drops rather than pins centre-backs. During Arsenal's period of sustained pressure between minutes 45 and 60 in this game, Merino's movements repeatedly dragged Jonathan Tah into uncomfortable areas inside Arsenal's own half. With Noni Madueke introduced, Arsenal were able to maintain width even with Merino dropping deep, and crucially, because of this, they never lost central occupation. Every time Merino vacated the striker zone, other Arsenal players rotated into it to ensure Bayern's central defence was still pinned and pushed back. Tah became wary of Merino's movements, but remained stuck between following him or protecting the defensive line. A bit of a stick or twist kind of moment. And when you remove a fixed striker reference point and instruct them to drop deep, you create multiple passing possibilities instead of one direct central option. It encourages constant rotation, which is the only way to infuriate defensive units as good as Bayern's. For Declan Rice's one-on-one chance, Merino dragged Tah deep into Arsenal's half with Eberechi Eze and Miles Lewis-Skelly mirrored through decoy movements. Arsenal dragged 8 Bayern Munich players into their own half before going long over to Madueke, who's got himself in behind. This is the practice of having a striker without needing him to be permanently inside the box. A striker dropping transforms the entire attack into a multifunctional forward line. It's become less about how many goals the striker scores and more about what his movement enables others to do, which I think is really interesting. One of the major reasons why Liverpool have declined structurally is due to the loss of Luis Diaz in the summer. The Colombian wasn't just a winger, he was a connector between defence and attack through his drop movements. There's no consistent space in the middle third where Diaz once operated this season, because last season, Slot's Liverpool used multiple dropping forwards who understood their positional responsibilities and worked in tandem. Against West Ham, Gravenberch was tightly tracked by 2 players. Diaz dropped into midfield and immediately drew 2 defenders with him. This created a free third midfielder, relieving pressure from the double pivot. At the same time, Curtis Jones pushed forward to pin the back line, creating a 3v4 deep. Later in the sequence, both Diaz and Curtis Jones dropped, freeing Gravenberch to run in behind the defensive line. Sometimes the defenders followed, sometimes they didn't. When they didn't, Liverpool gained free build-up access, and when they did, space opened behind. The pattern repeated once Mohamed Salah began performing similar drops from wide areas on the other side too. Across modern football, the striker is no longer judged purely by goals. Managers don't simply want a goal scorer. They require players capable of destabilising defensive systems and using their movement to get the rest of the team into better positions to cause a problem.
Want to take your football analysis to the next level? Visit totalfootballanalysis.com now and get a 2-week free trial. Gain exclusive access to in-depth match breakdowns, scouting reports, and expert insights. Don't miss out. Start your free trial today.